New York City, known for its hot dogs, skyline, and expansive subway system. But what's the last thing you'd expect in the middle of Manhattan? Maybe an aerial tramway? Those are only on mountains, right? Nope. Let me introduce you to the Roosevelt Island tram. The tramway originally opened on May 17th, 1976, connecting Roosevelt Island with Manhattan. Before this, there used to be streetcars that would stop in the middle of the Queensboro Bridge so people could take elevators down to the island. After the streetcars ended, the only way to get to and from Roosevelt Island was via a bridge to Queens. Then, the New York state government leased the island from the city in 1969, and they opted to transform it into a master-planned, transit-oriented community centered around a subway station. As the subway station was delayed, the temporary solution was to build the aerial tramway to Manhattan. On October 9th, 1989, the 63rd Street line opened, which finally brought subway service to Roosevelt Island. However, residents didn't want the aerial tramway to close as it provided a wheelchair-accessible connection to more bus routes than the subway, and the Roosevelt Island Operating Corporation, or RIOC, wanted to attract tourists. Thus, the tramway stayed open, became a tourist attraction, and remains an NYC icon. When the subway opened, an RIOC franchise agreement with the city mandated that the tramway be 25 cents higher than the subway fare to deter tourists from crowding out residents. But this agreement expired in 1995, and now it costs the same as the subway, with free transfers to the subway and buses. The Roosevelt Island tram also prominently featured in the 2001 Spider-Man movie. I recommend you go give that a watch. Alright, it's crowded as hell in here, so it's gonna take a minute. Alright, here we go, we're moving.
6.5 hours later.
So, I decided to wait for the next one so I can get a front view, because this thing is a lot more crowded than I thought it would be. So, well, it'll be a minute. And it's here. Moving very slowly. Alright, I managed to get a seat. So, it was very crowded. In fact, most of the ridership comes from tourists. The tram gets so crowded that locals of Roosevelt Island are trying to get fast passes for residents. So, I decided to come back another day at 10:30 p.m., hoping for fewer crowds. And this paid off. There were like 7 people on the tram with me. So, here's some nighttime footage. I definitely liked it better at night. A lot less people breathing down my neck. The operator was also really friendly. I think this is one of the last runs. I think this thing runs till like 12 at night, so. Well, that was a quick ride on the Roosevelt Island tram. If you're gonna ride it, I recommend doing it at night. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.